there's a piece of me who lives when you're gone because I sent from. Now you can wait your whole life on seeing what I feel from what it's been. You may have got your whole life into me, loving what you thought it could have been. I'll be honest when you say you don't feel as good as it used to before, and all the things you used to say, things you used to do, wear it out the door. Oh, come on, will you be the one? That's why you tell everyone around you, you know they've got it all before. What more can you say? Yeah, when love won't let you walk away, you can't help who you love. You find yourself giving it all away, but no, they got enough. I wanna be the one you believe in your heart is in from. And there's a piece of me who lives when you're gone because I sent from. I wanna be the one you believe in your heart is in from. And there's a piece of me who lives when you're gone because I sent from heaven. Everybody say I wanna be the one you love. Everybody say I wanna be the one you trust. Everybody say I wanna be the one you need. Everybody say I wanna be the one sent from God. Hey, sent from God. Say I wanna be the one. Yeah, I wanna be the one. Yeah, you wanna be the one. The one. Sent from heaven. I wanna be the one you believe in your heart is sent from. And there's a piece of me who lives when you're gone because I sent from. I wanna be the one you believe in your heart is sent from. And there's a piece of me who lives when you're gone because I sent, you sent from heaven. Sent from heaven. Sent from heaven. Sent from heaven. Heaven. Sent from heaven. Heaven. Sent from heaven.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ouma and friends. For those of you who understand beautiful music, you're listening to it now. Thank you very much, Ouma and friends. And I'm sure those of you can see that we have got Bagole who have been sent from heaven. They're just about to land here. Now, for those of you who were here earlier, you saw them first looking around. And now when they come in, we shall be happy to welcome them officially. So the Bagole are getting ready to join us, and when they do, we shall give them a nice round of applause. We shall stand up to welcome them in style. We shall alert you when it is time for that. But for now, as they get together, we shall still allow for Oma and friends to continue entertaining us with some light music. Thank you.
Inspire giants sometimes.
Engalo
abatini abo. Hey, abakubye engalo mwebale. Tubongere engalo abatini abo.
Muntu wanjye ari wanjye nakucyaya nganalonde namba kiri wakize cyanaga ngakiki cyanonya
tubongere ngala batini abo
tonyimbirangamu kayimba kange
Peter, are you there?
kena kugamba lulike wayimba n'olukikundirumira
tubongere ngala batini abo. Wow.
Wakalobozi botandika botitolabe na jemunava otuwanira mulabe buwatobuka uti yangu ni moto
tubongere ngala batini abo.
Samantha nota yangu wafuwa asi yangu ni moto
my heart can never turn the lights. I know you love me and the love is true.
Yes, and finally you can see the bride and the groom just about to enter the tent. Let's give them a nice round of applause. Let's welcome them in African style.
Okay. Selector. Hold it a bit. Basubira banyabo tubongere engalo ez'amaanyi ezirimu n'akalulu. Wow. Kansabe n'obuwombeefu tuyimirire twanirize abagole baffe Emmanuel ne Samantha. Okay, engalo. Nga bwe tubakubira mu ngalo basabire banyabo abatini abo. Hey!
I need you in the morning, but I need you now. Yeah. I find you, I give you all you need. I know what you like. I feel it coming. Time is of the essence. I try to teach you, but I need some lessons.
Samantha mumwongere kalulu. Wow.
I got to live, but I can't. I just don't want to go the one.
Ani asana malaika omwana antuzala bamu fofofo yeah Roma siya bafurako asinga bwana banglophone yeah nabuye mame babula nabuye mame chama
Samantha Kai.
sikulimba ya wangu
Samantha Kai did dance.
ya bangula nabuye mame babula nabuye mame chama sikulimba ya bangula sibalima ya bangula hey nakupenda na love it sikulimba na love it
See what you carry. No more any money. Make a body gonna want. Give it to me sharply. Don't say for me, oh. Tyler, mommy, oh. I could do this all night long. Don't babe, carry me the go. Carry over, babe.
Tubongere engalo abatini abo. Tubongere engalo.
Don't babe, carry me the go, babe. Carry over, babe. Get it in the end, I'm on you.
Selector. Basebwe banyabo nsaba tubongere ku ngalo ez'amaanyi abagole baffe. Mubateeremu n'akalulu.
Yes, that is the way to welcome a bride and groom here in Africa. You're most welcome, Emmanuel and Samantha. Patrico.
Yes, Peter.
Instead of using these names, Emmanuel and Samantha,
Yes.
can we shorten it for a few minutes?
Please.
I was thinking Samuel. Can it be?
Samuel. For Samantha and Emmanuel.
Yes.
Wow. Samuel. Right. Maybe before they take their seats, Peter, you take us through.
Okay, to our most distinguished guests, the most recent couple in Uganda. Before you actually take your seats, we would like to honor God, honor our country, and then we can allow you to have your seats. So our distinguished guests, we ask that you kindly remain standing as we play some anthems. We shall play the national anthem, followed by the Buganda anthem, and then the Tiengadola. So let me ask the DJ to please play these anthems. After the anthems, we shall have a prayer, and then you may sit down. Thank you.
Wangaale Ssaabasajja.
Thank you. I now invite Mrs. Alice Kadu Galiwango to kindly come and pray for our day and also pray for the meal that we are likely to have this evening. Mrs. Galiwango.
Katusabe. Mukama omulungi ow'ekisa tukwebaza olw'ekiseera kino. Tukwebaza olw'ekirabo ky'obulamu. Tukwebaza olw'ekirabo ky'abaana baffe Emma and Samantha. Tukwebaza olw'abazadde. Tukwebaza olwa nnyaffe Uganda. Tukwebaza ne masks zino z'otuwadde era ng'otuwadde oxygen omukka gw'obulamu nga tusobola okussa. Tukwebaza Mukama olw'omukolo guno era tusaba ebigenda mu maaso byonna bibeere bya ssanyu, bibeeremu ekisa kyo, bibeeremu okwagala, bibeeremu essuubi n'okutuzaamu amaanyi mu mbeera zonna. Era Mukama omulungi ow'ekisa, abagole baffe abo tubatadde mu mikono gyo. Beera Katonda waabwe mu buli mbeera. Beera Mukama waabwe mu buli kye bakola. Ebyokulya byonna n'ebyokunywa ebitegekeddwa mu kifo kino, Mukama bitukuze. Tusobole okubirya, okubinywa, bituwe amaanyi, tusobole okukola ebyo ebigasa famire zaffe n'eggwanga lyaffe. Era Mukama nga tuva mu kifo kino tubeere nga tugamba weewaawo weewaawo mukama osiimidde ddala era nga tukusaba yesu tugende naawe byonna bye tukola. Bino byonna tubikusabye nga tuyita mu yesu kristo omukama waffe, amiina. Samantha ne Emma tubaagaliza buwanguzi nga mukama ye number 1. Samantha, Emma munnabuddo, so totya kwogera nga bw'oyagala, buli lulimi lwonna alumanyi. Mukama yeebazibwe.
Thank you very much. Before you sit down, please, just one other round of applause to welcome our bride and groom. Now, young men here, if you're not married, I would like you to see how Emma is going to make his bride sit down. So, Emma, please show your bride her seat.
And he's feeding you with a garment of praise. Wherever you are right now, open up your heart and then praise your beautifier.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Please have your seats. To all our distinguished guests, Oweekitiibwa Katikkiro and the Deputy Katikkiros, our members of Parliament. I think we have also been joined by some ministers, but our distinguished guests, everybody here, you are most welcome. We are really honored and happy to have you here. Happy to have you come and celebrate this celebration of Emmanuel and Samantha, or Samuel. So you are most welcome here. I know you are all conscious about the times that we are living in. So we thank God, first of all, that we're alive and we're here. And we're here to celebrate the day that has brought these two together. But please, even as we celebrate, let us be conscious of the times. As much as you can, please keep your mask on. And even when it is time for you to go and serve your meal, we'll ask that you sanitize and also keep your mask on. But for now, it is time for us to celebrate and to thank God and to thank everybody for being here today. So I will ask Patrico to kindly welcome everybody and allow for a brief musical interlude before we continue with the rest of our program.
Thank you very much, Peter. Basabira banyabo twongere okubaaniriza ennyo mu biti byammwe ebyenjawulo. Mwebale kujja ku mukolo guno ogwa Emmanuel ne Samantha. Tusubira nti olugendo lugenda kuba lulungi nga munange Peter bw'abadde agamba nti ebiseera bye tulimu tubimanyi. Bwe tuba tusobola masks tuzirekeko. Ate era n'ab'ekifo kino batugamba nti tuba tugenda okufuna ekyokulya era tugende nazo. N'olwekyo tusaba masiki yo ekubeere kumpi. Nenga twongere okubebaza. Mwebale kujja, mwebale kwerekereza byonna, mwebale kujja tusanyukire wamu ne Emmanuel ne Samantha. Nsaba tubongere ku ngalo ez'amaanyi abagole baffe. Kansabe bannange bano Ouma and Friends bagenda tuwayo oluyimba abagole baffe babalabeko nabo ate oluvannyuma tugenda mu kulya. Kansabe Ouma and Friends batuwumuzeemu.
My baby, my Valentine. Can you the make my temperature the rise? If you leave me, I go die. I swear, you are like the oxygen need to survive. I'll be honest, your love is the totori me. I am so obsessed. I want to show you your body the back of me sing. When I make a sing, my love not tinty, but they make a bad man sing. wanna spend for your head. Don't go they want, I don't care what they said, cause you matter. Now you I wanna carry for my head every day. Now you I wanna carry to my bed. No, no, no. Don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never run it solo. No. I'm feeling what you're feeling, Galinga, we go, we go. If you want to see, we go, we go, we go. Oh, too late. Your body, they back at me, see, too late. Open up, make us see, too late. You're my love, my titi. Would they make a bad man sing? Oh.
I shall ask you to play that song again because the sound is nice. But in the meantime, our distinguished guests, it is time for us to have our dinner. So we shall be led by Mr. and Mrs., our hosts here today, Emmanuel and Samantha. And then after, the ushers will come to the different tables one by one and usher you to the serving points. So please be gentle and enjoy the music and wait to be ushered to the point of your meal. So thank you very much. Please play that song.
grandma na be your defender. Overpower me so that I surrender. I wish I could be your saliva, so that I could taste your lips whenever I envy your hips. Vile zina kushika kama kwa kweli manzi umebarikiwa, ndio maana tunaimba haleluya. And I wish I could be in your shoes. I could have such a beautiful view. And if I was that slick on a dress, my only love would be to aim for the highest. If only I could be a body lotion, I would walk with undivided devotion. Kila siku na kufikiria, ndio maana nasinzia, nasinzia nikikuwaza, nasinzia nikikuwaza. Kila siku ya kalenda, nasinzia nikikuwaza, nasinzia nikikuwaza, nasinzia nikikuwaza. Miaka rudi miaka nenda, nasinzia nikikuwaza. Chochote utafanya nitafuata, nitachora nani ukichora sana. And I promise I will never be a play. You're my red can no longer me defend. Be my wife and I'll be your body bender. And I know man try to lay sana. Na wakijaribu kutulea sana, Mungu moja nitawapiga ngeta. Hata kama ungekuwa ngoma, ningependa kukuwa amplifier. I will amplify and equalize, mpaka hata mati utazitachuna. Nasinzia nikikuwaza, nasinzia nikikuwaza. Kila siku ya kalenda, nasinzia nikikuwaza, nasinzia nikikuwaza, nasinzia nikikuwaza. Miaka rudi miaka nenda, nasinzia nikikuwaza. This comes from the deepest part of my heart. This comes from the empty hole in my soul. This comes from the highest point of my spirit. If you know what I'm saying, then you will feel it. Ooh, this comes from the deepest part of my heart. This comes from the empty hole in my soul. This comes from the highest point of my spirit. Oh, if you know what I'm saying, then you will feel it. Juba! Nasinzia nikikuwaza, nasinzia nikikuwaza. Kila siku ya kalenda, nasinzia nikikuwaza, nasinzia nikikuwaza, nasinzia nikikuwaza. Miaka rudi miaka nenda, nasinzia nikikuwaza. Juba. Anybody when you want find you, let them come, they already know. I'll be right beside you, like the wall of Jericho. They don't know, they don't know, they don't know what's going on. Mona Jesus, Mona Jesus, Mona Jesus, my baby. I'll be soldier for you. I'm getting better in Kung Fu. You should know I got it, and you don't need to get me too. I'll be right beside you in anything that you do. If you ever need saving, I'll be running to you, running to you. I'll be running to you, running to you. Anyway that you go to, running to you. I'll be running to you, running to you. Anyway that you go.
When I'm looking for trouble, it's 'cause I know that I got to. What you want best everybody, and it's because of your good food. And anytime that I'm out of control, you hold me down, never ever let go. Wanna get all, my baby boy. See all the battles you've been fighting, and I'll be right there with you. I may be small but I'm mighty, and I will run out for you. And anybody say happy you've not be you gotta be rara. If you ever need saving, I'll be running to you.
Running to you. I'll be running to you, running to you. Anyway that you go to, running to you. I'll be running to you, running to you. Anyway that you don't need to worry, anything you want to.
Sun up to sundown, loving up around down.
Anytime you call me, baby, I go answer you.
Every other night, baby, make me run.
And if you want me coming to you, I go come through.
Oh, you better tease me, baby, don't please me.
Tell me what you want, baby, say I'm your go-to.
It's just me and you, baby, and you, baby.
They wanna be the judge, they wanna be the pharaoh. Me, I can't do me, I cannot do that. Oh, running to you. I'll be running to you, running to you. Anyway that you go to, running to you. I'll be running to you, running to you. Anyway that you go. Zamakambo. Angayo, ngayo, ngayo. Angayo, ngayo, ngawa. Angayo, ngayo, ngayo. Angayo, ngayo, ngawa. Sabasaja wakale. Angayo, ngayo, ngayo. Angayo, ngayo, ngawa. Yaja boingati nateo. Nasegi parado. Nazangi sute ya finanga. Boa bondele langayo. Mobile ya boinga na se andetu. Aloti na zweli banda. Nalomo atuli latunanga. Akamati desisi. Bandeko. Splash. Batola yako tunangani kambo. Nazali se kolela lela. Nazali liloma yako zongisela bango poso moele kakinga ye. Bato na kabito basamakila mabe. Tosala nini ye. Balingaka tope mateo. Nabanaga loboko na litama. Nakomitunaka. Angayo, ngayo, ngayo. Angayo, ngayo. Angayo, ngayo, ngayo. Angayo, ngayo. Angayo, ngayo, ngayo. Angayo, ngayo. Liwa ya kala ezalaki eloko ya mawa. Lelo ekoma liseki. Esika mabale esalamaka. Esika ya matongi. Esika ya baprobleme ya mawa. When the bed do they enter body, enter. Oh, the girl they go shake their body, they go shake their body. Oluwa bana de bonafa, bonafa. You know the money you they couple. Me I can love you, girl. Juba. shake their body. Sing. Oluwo umam de bonafe. Chuba. Bonafe. You know your money you dey couple. Me and they love you. When the belly they enter. Oh, the guy they go shake their body. Go shake their body. Oluwo umam de bonafe. Chuba. Bonafe. You know your money you dey couple. Me and they love you.
To all our distinguished guests, don't worry, I'm not stopping the music. I'm not stopping the music. But I just want to inform you about what we shall be having over the next few minutes. You know, of course, that we cannot be here until midnight. And would love to hear a few words from a few people here. So shortly, after this song plays, I'm going to invite a friend from the couple who should come and just share a word with us. So Rita, wherever you are, please get ready. Then after we shall hear a word or two from the siblings, and then from the sides of the bride and the groom. So very, very shortly, I think since the band has taken a break, allow me to officially lead you into the speeches. For those of you who are still eating, don't worry. We're not going to remove your food. We're not like some people in some MTN adverts. We shall allow you to finish your meal. But in the meantime, we would like to listen to some words. So even as you eat, I'm sure you'll be able to listen to some of these words from very distinguished friends. So allow me to invite Rita Owemikisa, who is a friend of the couple, to kindly come and share a word with us on behalf of the couple. Rita, please.
What have we do to get your love? Girl, I don't give you all I got, but it's not enough for you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, in all your distinguished capacities. I'm Rita Habasa Oemikisa Mrs. And this is Trish, and we're here to speak on behalf of Samantha's friends and Emma. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to inform you that this is a fulfilled prophecy. Can we clap to that? And it's very important that from this we can see that the word of the Lord will never return to him void. The fact that we have this, and so we're very happy about it because we have worked with them from the beginning. It's very interesting to me that people thought that Samantha and Emma were dating before they were dating. People always texted me like, your friends, they're always in the skies, they're always in heaven after prayers. And I had to say, no, they're not dating. No, for us when we see them, they are in the heavenly. So we don't know about that. I'll just remind you a few things that I've learned in my 1 month marriage, 1 month old marriage, and what I learned during counseling. There's a ministration I once listened to where the minister explained the verse of Ecclesiastes 4:12, where he says, a cord of 3 strands is not easily broken. And he said, when they say a cord of 3 strands, we think it's God and then the couple. Then he says, no, Samantha comes with her God and Emma comes with God, and then they combine with God. So it's not just, so the fact that today we were joined together in the hands of the Lord and he became the 3rd strand in this new movement we're going to, no man shall come between it. And also in my counseling, they also told us, the pastor juxtaposed a marriage to a bottle, a jar of water, and a lid. And Samantha, you are now the jar, and Emmanuel, as the head of the family, is the lid. That doesn't mean, one can't work without the other. As much as Emmanuel is the head of the family, he needs you who submits to him. And I might add, as you know, that submission is the most lucrative business in the kingdom of the Lord. So the Lord has given you your husband. Your only business, as someone told me as well, your only business as a married woman is to love Emmanuel every day. Like regardless of what's happening, yours is to Emma, and the Lord will hold you accountable to that because he has given you Emma. So mind that, and we are not a part of this. And also, I want you never to entertain any negativity in your marriage, and never just positivity, and be it your family, your sisters, myself, your parents, cut that channel off. If it's bringing negativity in your marriage, cut that channel off, because only you know the purpose of meditative envisioning and what you speak and how you see your marriage, and then how it will turn up. So we want to thank the Lord for his doing that is marvelous in our eyes. And I want to thank your spiritual father as well for bringing us to this day, because we'd not be here without all this seeing and words that we have been seeing. So Samantha, on behalf of your friends, we want to wish you a lovely marriage, and it's going to be blessed, and you'll only grow younger with your husband. You and Emma, we're not growing old in the kingdom of the Lord. We're just going to grow younger with our husbands. Yeah, God bless you all.
Okay, thank you. Nsaba omukyalo ono tumwongere ku bugalo. Azze with all her wisdom and all her experience in marriage. Omwezi mulamba agumaze mukyalo oyo nga mufumbo. Mumwongere engalo ennyingi. Mufumbo we bunyumira ofuna ebigambo okuva mu babulimu ebirungi. And I think naye abituwadde ebirungi. Tumwagaliza birungi byerere. Abagole baffe namwe tubagaliza obufumbo obulungi. We see you smiling, yet twagala smiles muzisigaze. Mubeere nazo all through. Emma tubadde tukola bulingo otambula wekka, totambula na mukyala. Kati ofunye omukyala, tambula naye. Buli mukolo gye bakuyita genda naye. Ate bw'otuukayo omulaga abantu abakyala bakyagala. Basebe ne bannyabo, ono mukyala wange Samantha ng'omubalaga. Ne bw'oba mu church, banaye Mukama yeebazibwe, ono mukyala wange Samantha. Ebigenda mu maaso ne bigenda mu maaso. Ne bw'oliba olinnya taxi ng'embeera ereesewo okulinnya taxi, ne bw'oba mu taxi era obagamba mbalamusiza basebe ne bannyabo, ono ye mukyala wange Samantha. Naye nga mu taxi omanya bagenda kukuvuma, naye gwe tofaayo kasita oba okoze eki obagambye. ne bw'ogenda abantu nga bafiiriddwa bali mu maziga gwe tofaayo baleka nga bakaaba bwe basirika mu katono bannaye nga kitalo ono ye mukyala wange Samantha era ng'omubalaga Samantha ajja kufumba munzikirize basabule bannyabo nsabiddwa akakiiko akatesitesi obbagamba nti tetulinaawo kadde ka birabo naye abazadde itsoka abazadde tujja kujja tubinone abagole bajja kujja babinone naye ffe abasigadde batuteereddewo emmeeza y'ebirabo wali bw'olaba abakyala bano n'abaami abakola wano osobola okkimuwa ekirabo n'akikuteera wali olwakadde tuyinza obutafuna time ya birabo ebyo. Peter, tuzaako ki?
Yes, first of all, as you bring your gift, please ensure that somebody registers it. They will register it so that the bride and groom know that it came from you. So don't worry about just leaving it on the table. Somebody will register it for you. Kati, now, I would like us to invite the siblings one at a time. First of all, we shall invite CJ on behalf of the bride. And then after that, we shall invite Norman to come and speak on behalf of the groom. So let's welcome CJ.
Engalo za CJ ono mumwongere engalo CJ. Well, thank you. Lwe nasooka okulaba CJ namwekanga. Ningamba te mukama wange anonye ekyenu.
Yoga. Winiti enedi. Jutororo wafuoyo gilonyo. Abagenyi baffe n'abaganda ba Samantha tweyanziza nnyo okutulaga omukwano, tweyanziza nnyo okulaga Samantha ne Emmanuel omukwano guno ne support yonna. I first met Emmanuel when they were at campus, where he claimed to be Samantha's friend. Naye nze nali mmanyi ky'omuvubuka oyo yali ayagala kumpa nkoko. I'm glad and I'm honored to be here on this occasion where their friendship has blossomed into a marriage. Tubagaliza birungi byerere. We know Samantha will be a wonderful wife. We know Emma will be a better husband. We wish nothing but the best for you. Mukimanye nti enkoko nagiridde dda. We wish you a blissful marriage and we wish you your heart's desires and prosperity in your marriage. Thank you.
CJ, before you go, CJ, I have a question for you.
Yes,
Are you married?
We'll talk.
There are so many young ladies here who want to know the answer to that question.
They know where to find me.
Let's give him another round of applause, please. Thank you so much, CJ.
Well, thank you, CJ. Ate ekyo nakyo badde bamubuuza oba mufumbo n'agamba nti bajja kwogera. Simanyi mugenda kwogera kyo oba oli oba toli oba oteekateeka oba bizibu. Anyway, agambye ajja kuba amulaba. Nekinzijukiza baatugamba nti bw'ogendanga ku mukolo ng'oli muwala naye nga tonafuna musajja totuula mu ntebe emu kugirwamu nnyo. Ogira n'ositukawo n'otambulamuko katono. Ate kati ekirungi si muzajja. Ojja wano n'okuba ekifaananyi n'otambula n'ogenda ku keeki n'ogikuba ekifaananyi n'oyitaawo n'ogenda bandi n'ogikuba ekifaananyi maama era nga teri akulaba. Embaga mwe muva embaga, you're right. Mu mbaga mwe muva embaga. Naye kati oli ajja muwala tannafuna muntu n'atuula ate oluusi ne taata we mukambwe ennyo n'atuula ne taata we. Ate bw'asaba Katonda amuwa omuntu, Katonda tomwanguyiriza mulimu. Peter, wagambye Oluganda tolumanyi. Kati ekyo ky'oyogera kye bayita Oluganda.
This is the best I can do. And let me tell you when I started Luganda, when I started learning Luganda.
Yes.
We had a very high-profile visit by the Katikiro.
Yes.
And I did not speak any word of Luganda. So I spoke to him in English. But that Saturday when I went to the market, people had seen me on TV and they said, Oyo musajja wa kabaka, Oyo. I got a discount in the market.
Because of that?
Because of the,
Hey!
I'm telling you. Sebo webale nnyo.
You better get another picture next to him. You never know. Right, our next speech.
Norman.
Peter.
Could we have Norman, please? Norman of Honor. Please come and say a word on behalf of the group. And even as you come, you can also answer the question, are you married?
Mujebaleko basebo ne banyabo. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Wafo yo kisdano binoka jutororoje, wafo yo win gimaro wanswa. Me as Norman Ofono and my sibling who's going to introduce himself.
Good evening, everyone. It's a joy to see you here. I'm Ofono Apollo Yeri Jr. Yeah, we thank you for coming. And it's a pleasure to see you here. Thank you for the contributions to the wedding. Those who came from far, we thank you so much. And I'm so glad that Emma chose Samantha. If I had an option to create someone, I would create Samantha for Emmanuel. But because of time, let me invite my sister, Susan Yeri.
That is my beautiful sister, Susan Yeri. Introduce yourself and don't talk about marriage.
Thank you very much. I'm Yeri Susan. I'm a graduate as well. Wogawini jutororo. Tusanyiso bala banyawo n'abasebo.
That is my beautiful sister, Susan. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the one representing all Emma's siblings, and no one has objected Samantha and Emma's marriage. Therefore, they have all blessed this marriage, and we wish them all the best. This is their first meal they have offered to you at their home. Thank you very much for your time.
Calling me the sugar where they are tea, calling me the honey where they are bee. Anything you tell me, I they believe for.
Thank you. Ono muganda w'omugole. So yabadde atubulira ebibye. N'atulaga ne mwannyina omulungi. Yabadde wano atubuuzizzaako. Emmanuel owulira otya kati? Ali atya Samantha wo? Mpulidde Peter akifunza n'agamba tubayite Samuel. Samantha ajjeyo akapiisi ne Emmanuel ajjeyo. N'akagatta. Peter is so creative, a gentleman. Sebo tweyanza nnyo tweyanze. Musajja wa Kabaka.
That is what my wife told me also.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, munsikirize akadde kano tugenda kufuna okwogera. Wakati Peter ngambye anti wa Emmanuel. Anti ena ate bwenkiza eno kibabe biba bingi. Sengaawe oba maama w'omuto. Angambye anti wa Emmanuel bamuyita Dr. Barbara katumusabe ajje ayogereko gye tuli. Dr. Barbara, please.
Thank you so much. Japadola, were kono timorua teach. Wafo we were gemo timoruan. Twebaza Katonda kyakoze leero mu maka gaffe. Mukama yeebazibwe. Mukama tuwadde ebirabo ebirungi, abaana abalungi, ekitiibwa kidde eri Katonda. Neebaza nnyo Samantha ne Emma. Emma bwe yakuleeta gye ndi, waŋŋamba nti omwagala. Emma n'oŋŋamba nti Samantha mwagala nnyo nnyo nnyo, njagala muwasa. You have kept to your commitment. You have shown me your love. I'm so, so happy, the happiest person on this wedding, because you have committed to your words, and I'm very sure this marriage is going to work. I really want you to embrace God in your marriage. I happen to be married to a Muganda. Mr. Buyondo is here. You have married a Japadola. So for us, we have done exchange. I've gone to Buganda. You have come to Tororo. What a gift. That is great. So whatever fear you have, Mr. Buyondo will help you out. Whatever fear Emma has, I'm going to sort him out, and it will be well done. As a business entrepreneur, I really want to stand here to ask you that you have started your marriage today, you started a home. I want to see an enterprise begin in your home. Yes, as you work, do your things. I want you to do things together. And my brother, Honorable Yeri, has already opened for you an account. So I'm really requesting you to divert that account to an investment account, so that whatever money that drops on that account, you will be able to use it for enterprise. For Mr. and Mrs., I don't know the name you will give to your enterprise, but you need to get a name and the thing that you're passionate about, work through it, and it will happen. Victoria's began 22 years ago with 1 million shillings. To date, we are in billions of shillings. It is possible. Let us begin the journey with the little money that will go on that account. Nothing is ever little. The dream, the future is what matters. And I am calling upon you to embrace enterprise. I am the chairperson of You Will. I will introduce you to Uganda women entrepreneurs. There are so many women there, young and old, and they will nurture you. Emma, I'm going to introduce you to BNI, Business Network International, where I am a member. We meet every week as CEOs to look at how to front our businesses. So be enterprising. And as your mother, as your aunt, today I'm putting money on your account, not for you to use in the house, but to begin the enterprise I'm talking about. I will give that money to the person who is going to take your gifts, because I have it right with me. I want it deposited on your account so that you start that. The Archbishop told you that you have got wealth in your wife, and your wife has got leadership in you. Together with leadership and wealth, what can fail? Nothing exactly can fail you. I really want you to cherish each other as you've been doing. Things will really happen. I'm going to be your advisor. You have always told me, Emma, Mommy, you're my advisor. Now I want to be the advisor of both Mr. and Mrs. Ofono. I want to be your advisor in the journey, the spiritual growth and enterprise. That is my commitment. I wish you a happy marriage. I really pray that you'll have a blessed marriage. But allow me give this mic to the chairman of our wedding meeting to address us. Thank you.
our beloved Bagole this afternoon, Samantha and Emma Ofono. Honorable ministers who are here, honorable members of parliament who are here, the Katikiro of Buganda and your entire entourage from Buganda, all the invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Solomon Osewe Okecho. We are the Kojas of Emma. I have also been the chairperson of the organizing team of this ceremony. Allow me to quickly make a few remarks. Number one, I want to thank the people who worked with me tirelessly in the organizing committee to deliver this function. Auntie Barbara and Uncle Paul, Honorable Apollo, Kasirie, Bruce, Samantha and Emma were not far away from us. All of you, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for a job very well done. I want to thank you, all of you, ladies and gentlemen, for agreeing, for blessing us with your presence this afternoon. In my view, it is one of the highest levels of respect and solidarity. Solidarity not only to Honorable Apollo and with his family, but also by extension to Samantha, with Samantha and Emma. Thank you for that solidarity. Let me also use this opportunity to give thanks to all our friends, relatives, and everybody who gave us their shoulders to lean on. We received a lot of support, financial support, wise counsel, guidance, moral support, name it, we received it. I want, as the chair of the organizing team, to thank you, all of you, ladies and gentlemen, for that support. Thank you very much indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, I did not come alone. There are many of us here, and would like to use this opportunity to introduce the people from the Kojas side of Emma. I want to go into individual names, but I will ask them to stand up and wave to all of us from their tables. The table at the corner, people from Gwara Gwara in Kisoko, Tororo. People from the middle table here, stand up and wave. Thank you very much indeed for listening to us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Uncle. Thank you very much, Dr. Barbara. Thank you so much. I'm sure you people can tell when a speech is victorious like that. So let's give them a round of applause. Thank you so much. Now, distinguished guests, this would be the time when we invite the father of the bride to come and impart some wisdom on us. But I don't think I am the best placed person to invite him. So allow me to invite somebody else who can come and invite him properly. So let me invite OHTWA, Dr. Alhaji Twaha Kawase, the first Deputy Katikiro. Kindly come and do us the honor of inviting the Katikiro to come and speak to us.
Bwembeera muzikiti mbuuza ekibula gye kiri oba kiri wano oba kiri ku keeke naye ndowooza kiri wano. abagole baffe Emmanuel ne Samantha abagenyi abakulu ku mukolo gwe tuliko, Katikkiro wa Buganda wamu n'omumyukawo Oweekitiibwa Nsibirwa ne baminisita abali sayidi z'eno n'abaami ba Kabaka mwenna, Honorable Both ku lwa gavumenti ya wakati ne ba MP abali eno, bazadde b'abagole bano, Oweekitiibwa Katikkiro wa Buganda wamu n'omukyala wamu ne bazadde ba Emmanuel, abantu ba Katonda mwenna, nsanyuse nnyo okubalaba. Sizze kuwa speech, bampise kuyita taata wa muwala, naye bagasseeko ekigambo ekigamba nti gwe myuka wa Katikkiro asooka. Bwe mbadde nzija wano nga mpita emmengo eyo, n'abaawo obubaka obw'enjawulo, nabuuzizza ekibula. The kibula is here. Bwe mbadde nzija wano mpisa emmengo ne nsangayo obubaka obw'enjawulo. Obubaka obwo buvudde wa Ssaabasajja Kabaka wa Buganda. Ndowooza mujja kwongeramu engalo. Era nja kusaba abagole bano bajja kuvaayo ntuuse obubaka then oluvannyuma mpite Kamalabyonna ayogere. Wabula gwe batumye naye amala kulya. Nange nazze n'obwange era nawonye butini bulungi bwe buti. Era nfunye omukisa mbikwasa ekirabo kino ekivudde mu maka ga Twaha Akawaase ne bakyala bange.
Luno luyimba lwange luva ku ntobo ya mutima gwange, luno luli special nnyo okuva ku ntobo y'omutima gwange, siwalayo limisi tonyumya izekamu, luno toluyita nasanga, nange ku luno banage nyimbira Kabaka wange, awana omulungi tamenyeka, gwe ngamba mumumanyi nammwe, ngamba wasimaliro kiruma yetuge betugamba woligwa wetuligwa agundegunde ayi Kabaka waffe olikitaffe muwangwa betuli baana agundegunde ayi Kabaka waffe olikitaffe muwangwa betuli baana.
Emmanuel ansanyusizza nnyo, takkiriza muntu mulala kusula kirabo kya Kabaka kyamuwadde. Ojja kukuuma muwala waffe bulungi, nkulabye. N'ebigambo ebyo munzikirize bite taata w'omuwala ate nga ye Katikkiro w'Obwakabaka bwa Buganda, Oweekitiibwa Charles Peter Mayiga.
Mama wekango bibya olessanyu wekango kaba betugamba woligo wetuligo agundegunde ayi Kabaka waffe olikitaffe muwangwa kinabanga engalo bwe batugamba bali abasooka emirembe kinabanga engalo bwe batugamba bali abasooka.
Kambasabe tukubire abaana bano engalo ez'omwanguka bannaayo. Webale nnyo ekitiibwa Kawaase, sobo ekitiibwa Wagwansibirwa, Minister both, Elder, my fellow elder. I found a brother in Tororo who got lost from my father. Now I found him eventually. Mikwano gyaffe mwenna, I welcome all of you who have been able to attend our children's wedding during these rather challenging times. I'm sure all of us here know that if it wasn't for COVID-19, we'd probably have a much bigger event. But I'm sure we're as happy as we would have been regardless. So I thank God for our children, especially the couple who Peter, my namesake, has named Samuel. I think the name of your company shall be called Samuel Limited. You have brought joy and honor to our families. And yes, you have. When you take care of your children and they grow up, they go through school, they start working, and then they tell you they want to get married properly. They tell you they want to get married. That's an honor. That's joy. Love is a beautiful thing. The Archbishop talked about it. Your singer has talked about it. She's like a mother to you. Love is a beautiful thing. And I think marriage is the perfect complement. So we congratulate you upon this major milestone in your lives. When marriage complements love, then friendship between the two of you will wrap up the package. Emmanuel, you owe me big time. You owe me big time. You owe me. And Summer's mother, you owe us a huge debt. That debt is to make sure that Summer is happy throughout the times and years of your marriage. Lots of things count in marriage. Lots and lots of things count in marriage. But I think the most important is happiness. That's my view. It's not money. It is very important. Money is very important. I don't think it counts as much as happiness. It is not fame. I'm a little famous. But my happiness, the happiness she brings me is more important to me. It's not even looks. We all like good-looking people, like my two children, don't we? In fact, without happiness, the looks are likely to fade. Without happiness, the fame is a mockery. If you are so famous but extremely unhappy, people scream when they see you. I was reading a book by Mike Jackson about Mike Jackson. And he would say, after performance before 50,000 people, he would go home and would be so lonely. And he felt like all the fame and all the screams were a mockery. He would wish to walk into the street and hug a happy stranger. So, fame, I would rather take happiness. Even money. If you're unhappy, food won't be tasty. However much money you have, food won't be tasty. By the way, you may even fail to sleep. Money won't bring you sleep. Lots and lots of money in the bank may not make you sleep. If the two of you are unhappy, you may not sleep. Samuel Enterprise may have 10 billion shillings on the account. You may fail to sleep. Not because you're thinking about business, but because you're unhappy. So, Emmanuel, make my girl happy. And you'll have paid the debt you owe me in totality. You make Samantha happy, you owe me nothing. But happiness moves in a two-way formation. So I'm sure Sama will play her role. She'll play her part in the arena where goals of happiness are scored. You know, Emmanuel had to master courage to come and meet us. And ask or seek Sama's hand in marriage. Don't worry, Emmanuel. I'm not going to tell them what happened. But he mastered the courage, you know. And but by the time you master the courage to do that, you must have been fully aware that I and Sama's mother love those who love those we love. So I love you because you love Sama. I love you very much. And please keep the love burning and glowing, because I fear to think the reverse of what I've just said. I love those who love those I love. And I fear to think of the reverse of what I've just said. So you must keep the love burning and glowing. You went to King's College. You didn't. Budo Junior. But we do love to have a new son in our house. We do love that very much, and you're most welcome, Emmanuel. None of us is a machine. Machines are programmed or set to carry out specific tasks, or to give or churn out definitive and actual products. Those are machines. Marriage doesn't work like a factory where a switch is turned on in the morning and turned off at some hour later in the day. So approach your marriage like the humans that you are. Every situation should be carefully examined, appreciated, and responded to in the most appropriate manner. Be smart. Be smart. Be rational. Be practical. Listen to each other. Respect each other. That will make you very human. And that's what you need in your marriage. Humanness and happiness. Sigenda kwogera bigambo bingi nnyo bannange. Kubanga ebbanga lyonna Sama lye tubadde naye, okutuusa lwatuuse wano, okufumbirwa obufumbo yakabumalamu essaawa nga 3. Mu bbanga eryo tumugambye ebintu bingi nnyo. Kyetwagaliza Samantha ne Emmanuel y'essanyu mu bufumbo bwabwe. Essanyu lisinga ssente, lisinga ettutumu, lisinga n'endabika. Era essanyu we litali, ebirala byonna tebiba na makulu. Awo nno ebbanja Emma lyanninako wamu ne maama wa Sama kwe kulaba nti omwana waffe abeera mu ssanyu ebbanga lyonna. Eryo ly'ebbanja lyokka nze lyenkubanja Emmanuel. Obufumbo mubukwate n'obwegendereza, nga mwekkaanya bulungi buli mbeera, era nga musalawo ekyo ekisinga obulungi era ekisinga okubagasa ng'abafumbo ababiri. Kasita munaawuliziganya ne musinganamu ekitiibwa, bijja kubagendera bulungi. Ssebo ow'ekitiibwa Kawaase, tweyanzizza obubaka Ssaabasajja Kabaka bwakutisse, tweyanzige ku lw'abaana baffe. Era naawe abulese tukwebaza. Ate naawe n'obawa ekirabo tukwebaza nnyo ssebo. Nyina baganda bange wano aba Usukuru, timulaba nko baganda bange. Usukuru County. Bakulu bange mbasaba musobola okuyimirirako. Naye nga temunnayimirira kansooke mbalaga omukulu w'ekika Sama yeddira mutima. Fetuli ba mutima. Omukulu w'ekika ky'omutima, Omutaka Namugera Kakeeto ali wano. Oyo ffenna gwe tuvaamu abali wano ab'omutima. Jjajja weebale kutufisiza kadde ne jjajja mukyalo mutulabira nnyo. Kakati kansabe bakulu bange muyimirireko abantu babalabe from Usuruku County. Abo be bakulu bange abo. Oli mukoddomi wange nawe yimirira. Oyo namuwa mwannyinaze bali bakulu bange bonna. Senga ow'ensonga mumumanyi. Naye waliwo ne ssenga wa Sama asinga obukulu mu basenga bonna. Era twamutuma lya Nankulu yasinga obuwanvu. Oyo awanise omukono. Oyo tumuyita Nankulu ye mukulu waffe ffenna. I partook of the breast that she did. And I came last. She came first and I came last. Tusaba Katonda abawa obufumbo obw'essanyu obulimu eddembe era obujjudde ebibala. Ayi Katonda akuuma Ssaabasajja Kabaka.
Owekitiibwa Katikkiro tumwongere engalo ennyingi bassebere bannyabo. A big round of applause to Samantha's father and the mother.
Waliwo omuntu omukulu omu gwe sibalaze. I beg your pardon. You saw Samantha's mother. But Samantha's mother's father is also with us. Jjajja aliwo oba. Jjajja Eldad Walakira yazaala mukyala wange. Era nasanyuka nnyo Emmanuel bwe yagenda okulaba ku jjajja. You've just gotten yourself a grandpa. Yeah. Abakungu ba Kabaka namwe muyimirireko, abakungu muyimirireko abantu babalabe. Jime Mugero toli mukungu wa Kabaka. Mwabalala mikwano gyange muli baganda bange. Mumusigale nga mutudde. Naye waliwo ne bamaama ba Samantha bato ba mukyala wange. Muyimirireko babalabe. All those are the young siblings of Samantha's mother. And the Kojas. God be with you.
Nsaba Owekitiibwa Katikkiro tumwongereko bugalo bassebere bannyabo, tumwongere engalo ez'amaanyi. Tweyanziza nnyo, tweyanzega ebigambo ebirungi ebyo. Baba babibuulira bano naye nga naffe abamu tufunayo ebyokuyiga bingi. We continue to welcome you, ladies and gentlemen. Those of us that joined us later, we thank you for creating time for Emmanuel and Samantha's wonderful wedding reception. Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, I'd like to call upon the parents of Emmanuel so that they too come and give us their speech. Let's clap for them as they come to give their wonderful speech.
Enter his gates with thanksgiving in my heart. I will enter
bride and groom, the Katikro of Uganda, the father of bride, our only minister present, members of parliament present, you are most welcome. And in a very special way, I thank you for coming to celebrate this union today. We are very, very happy. Marriage is unordained by Almighty God. If you quote the book of Genesis, chapter 2, verse 24, therefore a day in obedience to the Holy Union, we come together to celebrate it between our children, Emma and Samantha. When the Right Honorable Katikro was saying what he wants is happiness, we of Honor's family, we shall make sure Samantha will be happy. So be assured that hill you saw, we are the owners of that hill. In another special code, I welcome the parents of the bride, Mr. and Mrs. Charles Peter Maiga, your entire family and relative to my family. Now we are one. When you came to Tororo, you say what we are looking is for brotherhood. When you came to Tororo, you said what you are seeking is brotherhood. And I want to assure you, also what we are seeking is the real brotherhood. And I know it will work. It will really work. In absentia, I want to thank His Grace the Archbishop. The Archbishop, he became a parent. He became a teacher. He became somebody who can get wisdom. Giving wisdom to our children. Emma got surprised. They could ring him about 2-3 times in a day. And that is the Archbishop, the whole Archbishop. So he's a real parent. He's a real parent. And he's not here, but we want to invite him to Tororo in a special way. Yeah. So I don't know the message. So Emma, that is your friend. You take the message that we are inviting the Archbishop Tororo. Even he has a gift here for them. To my son, think other speakers, those who have talked before me, they have really mentioned communication. How do you communicate? It is very, very important. These phones of ours here can cause problems in our marriage. So we should be very, very careful. It can be even malice. So you have to be very, very, very careful with those phones. When you are maybe leaving for Tororo, inform her that I've gone Tororo. Just don't disappear that you are in Tororo when she doesn't know. When you have come to visit us in Muyenga, you tell her, you know, I'm going to Muyenga. Maybe I still have a room there. I want to rest. So it can happen. It can happen. Me, myself, leaving home was very difficult for me. My father wanted still me to stay with him. It was very, very difficult. So sometime maybe we can, he's the firstborn, so we can easily call him, come on. So we know we shall give you that space, but we also need, we need him now. But you have given a good example. Norman, Emma has given you a very, very good example. Hope, Susan, so you follow suit. Really follow suit. We have members from, I could say, the royal family of Tiengadola here present. So I will give that task to the chairman of Electoral Commission, Tango Doi, to introduce them. And even the MP present, Tango Doi will do that. But I want to introduce my Ofono family. Those ones from Osukuru, who are connected with Osukuru. If you talk about Osukuru, the Katikro knows very, very well. He feared when he reached there, he said, are we safe here? Maybe this rock will fall. So if you are from Osukuru, you can just stand up. That is our firstborn. Jane Ofono. The brother is there, others are there. Thank you very much for coming. What I want to thank the Katikro for cooperating while organizing this occasion. Thank you very much with your family. I want to thank the management of this place. Serena. I think it was a colorful wedding. Who can doubt this? It's really a colorful wedding. I want to thank the service providers. Oma, I don't know. Thank you for that. Then 2020, they call it 2020, you can see. 1921, you can see. Honorables who are here, guests who are here, you contact them if you have any such occasion. They will do for you a good job. You can see what they have done. It is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So I want to thank my family members for the support. My wife here, but I need to give him also to say one or two things, so that he can also introduce members of her family, his brothers. So, Madam, you are given a chance.
To God be the glory, honor, and praise. Good evening to all of you. Mukama mulungi. Sebo Katikkiro tufukamidde wansi ffenna. Webale nnyo okujja waka. Thank you for gracing us with your presence and all of you. I'd like to congratulate Emma and Samantha upon this great achievement. Samantha, you've been coming home quietly, but now the door is fully open. Yes, don't shy about it. You're at home. I've been just asked a small task. First of all, to thank Honorable for having encouraged Emma. You know, many of the young people, they would like to elope or just hide their marriages. But today, Emma, you have shown the way. And it is a message written to all of us, the young boys and young family members. Thank you for giving that leadership. My family members over there is led by none other than Engineer Stephen Langa and his wife, Beatrice Birigwa. You are welcome. Rebecca Langa from Dauphin Fashion College, and the Chief Registrar, Sarah Siu Langa, together with her husband. They have also graced us here. Thank you very much. I'm in the middle of the family, which is celebrating with all of you today. May God bless all of you, and I thank all of you for the support. Thank you for the contribution. Thank you for the resources. Thank you for looking so beautiful. May God bless all of you as you go back. Thank you so much.
Thank you for that wonderful introduction. As we are settled, as we are continuing with our speech, I can also welcome the chairperson of Buganda Caucus. You are most welcome. Yeah. Thank you for honoring this occasion. Yeah. So we shall continue working. We shall continue consulting, and that is the only way forward. So I take this opportunity to invite Dr. Tango Doi, and then in turn, he will invite our only minister, Honorable Botobot, to address this gathering. So, I also have a gift for Emma. When my late father passed away, he gave me over, I think, 40 acres of land. So being the firstborn, I'm giving him 20 acres. I will be processing in his name. So Samantha, there's where you are beginning from. As we expect your family to have income and others, Honorable, his uncle, maybe as for the chairman of our organizing committee, he gave them also a haifa. And then his uncles from Kisoko, they only failed to deliver it in Kampala. But there was a number of goats and turkeys. Yeah. Tango Doi, you will announce. Tango Doi also says he has a haifa for them. And you know he doesn't deceive. He doesn't deceive. Catherine here, a haifa. So Samantha, You will now divide yourself. I know Daddy has a farm there, but you'll also another farm this way in Tororo. This morning when he invited us in the kingdom, I was trying to tell the category that, you know, things Tororo thought we must have a wedding in what? In Tororo. And when you came to Tororo, they didn't see Samantha. So they are now demanding, who is this lady called Samantha? So we shall organize another reception there so that we can introduce Samantha officially to that family, Ofono's family and Game clan. Thank you for listening. At this juncture, let me call upon Tango Doi to introduce our MPs, introduce our elders from Tiengadola, and who else? Whom have I forgotten? Then I have special friends. But that one I will not allow him to. I can introduce and conclude. Juma Kisame, can you stand up? We started with him, and we have been friends when we are young, up to now. We don't share, we are not the same tribe, we don't even share religion, but we have so many things in common. He took me to Tanzania, he took me several places, learning how to make money. So with those few remarks, I want to call upon Tango Doi to conclude this introduction. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my senior brother, Honorable Yeri Apollo Fono. First of all, I want to thank OHT with the Katikiro and your delegation, especially the deputies. Even yesterday, I think I watched Honorable Twaha Kawase. I don't know whether it's related to Haji Kawase, my headmaster. Yes, Kibuli SS. So I was so delighted to see you live. And I want to thank Yeri for bringing these guests, because Yeri is the father of a son who has brought us here. Mine is a very simple task, to introduce the dignitaries present. But first I want to thank Samantha, a teacher like me, for identifying my brother's son. It was a very difficult equation in my office at one time, because I wanted this ceremony to take place very fast. Because who are you to miss the Katikiro's daughter? Our family is now large because we have the Katikiro on our side, and we want to be very grateful to God that you've helped us reach this far. I want to start by recognizing the Honorable Minister of State for Defense, Honorable Jacob Oboth, who is himself related to Honorable Yeri through the clan system. Next, I want to recognize my former student in Shivuli, a DP diehard then, UID in Makerere, where I again handled him, Honorable Muanga Shivumbi. You know, I've been in many circles. I taught in Shivuli for 11 years, and this was one of the star students in Shivuli SS. Then when he came to Makerere, again he found me as a lecturer in Makerere, where he was again a star in UID, and I had to take control of him so that the campus remained safe. And at one time I was chair Mwasa, so I would cooperate with them again. So, Honorable Mwanga Chivumbi, you're most welcome. You must be a shadow minister. Finance. So, caucus chair for Buganda. Ladies and gentlemen, let's clap for him harder. Ethnicity is a social construct. It is constructed now and deconstructed. You never know, one time you might become a job by even osmosis. Next, I want to introduce the Honorable Jacob Oboth. Is a member of parliament for West Budama Central and has been there for many years. Next, I want to introduce Honorable Geoffrey Ekanya, the member of parliament from Tororo North County. Don't mind about our colors. He's a brother at home. Next, I want to introduce Honorable Mark Sochai, my own MP, West Budama North. He's a senior economist. He was with the Minister of Finance for a long time, commissioner level. So we have an MP who is resourceful in knowledge in that direction. Next, I want to introduce Honorable Emmanuel Otiam, MP, West Budama South. Now, that's a new constituency. That's an old constituency because we divided West Budama South. Honorable both remained in the West Budama Central, and Honorable Tala retained West Budama South. We knew these were all resourceful people, so we wanted them in Parliament. And when Parliament demarcated or came up with this, we were so happy. Honorable Tala was a Minister of State in health for a long time. Next, we have our brother from Shema Municipality, Honorable Kateshumbwa. The one and the great man who brought down Honorable Elioda to Mwesije. Now you can sympathize with me presiding over election involving those two bulls. But I did my best in a very transparent manner, like Honorable Yeri said. Honorable Kateshumba, you're most welcome here. Next is our brother of Yeri, who was with us in this race for a long time. Honorable Kefa Chiwanuka, MP, Shiboga East with your dear wife. With your dear wife. For the Katikiro to know, please stand, and that lady is from the mountains of Elgon. So that's our sister. So you can see we are not really doing badly in the crisscross of cultures. Next is my senior brother, very good friend of Yeri. They used the train the same day and went to the same college and university. Honorable Dombo Emmanuel Lumala, commissioner in Parliament for long, is now director of media and communication in the NRM Secretariat. When he talks, Kivumbi people waver. So he has handled us, he has handled the opposition very well, and we thank you for being here and keeping near your friend. Next is this Honorable Apollo Yeri Ofono, MP Tororo Municipality, and NRM flag bearer as well. I want to introduce my brother when I'm in the, as long as I'm chairman. Next is Honorable John Okea. Some of these MPs will come back after this time. Honorable John Okea is the chairman, Tororo District. LOC5 chairman, Tororo District. He was a speaker, then from there, the chairman, Tororo District. Here we have our RDC, Mr. Nixon Owole, RDC of Tororo District. So the RDC has come to witness and take back the message. I want to introduce Mr. and Mrs. Juma Kisame. Juma is a former MD of DFCU Bank and now the chair of URA board. And I was coming to where I belong. Viva College School. We started a school down near the slopes of Mwiri, Busoga College Mwiri, where this man was a student. So Juma, our school is not next to Mwiri because we are down there, but we are going to rise higher than Mwiri. It's a very fantastic school. If you want an all-round child, educated, please come to our college, where I'm a member also, especially teaching. You know, this job of NRM Electoral Commission is not what I was trained to do in Makerere. I graduated as a teacher. So when I have space and time, I rush to school, and that is one of the schools where I go. Next, I want to introduce members of our royal family in Tororo. Mr. Wilbrod Award, the Executive Director, Uganda Bankers Association, and former Guild President of Makerere University. The tallest Jap in this. Next, I want to introduce our senior brother, the Prince, Mr. Charles Owor, who is the chair of Uganda Electricity Tribunal. When we have conflict, our royals are here. Sir, we are from royalty, sir. We are not just everyday people. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce the Japadola who are here. Japadola chungui malo. Akuti chungui gala gasa jome juneni waditika. Wijo jia Japadola manteka. Agala gasa wi kwaro winji tororo no gala gasa. Yeah. So we just want to let Samantha and Emma know that the Japadola are here to welcome you. It's not my honor, but I want to take honor to introduce the staff of the Parliament of Uganda. The staff from the Parliament of Uganda. Can we clap for the staff from Parliament of Uganda? And we have our own Director of Transport, Mr. Opata, who is there from Parliament. So we are represented even in that area. I want to end by thanking my brother. We've walked kilometers with him. And assure the Katikiro that Samantha is in safe hands. This is a very generous man. He has been giving goats and cows and bulls to the Karamojong community every other month when he feels. So now that he has given 20 acres of land, and we are giving cows. We are not poor, sir. And we are very educated. And what we have, which you value, is friendship. Samantha, my former teacher, now daughter-in-law, you are safe. If it means speaking English from when the hens wake up to when they go to rest, to advise Emma when it goes wrong, we shall do that. Katikra, I'm assuring you, cross-cultural marriage is always very difficult. Parents think so hard, this girl is safe. She's not the first person in our family. I can tell you. I want to introduce Ekan, also married in Buganda. Stephen Langa, our senior engineer, marries from Buganda. Where is the best man? Best man is a nephew of yours, sir. The father is a Muganda. And yet the sister is elder to Yeri. Yes, the late sister of Yeri got married in Uganda. So in that home, we are already in our own. And like I said, ethnicity is a social construct. Today you're a Jap, tomorrow you're a Muganda, tomorrow. It's a social construct. Of course, you Baganda don't want me to say that. But as a scholar of ethnicity and politics, ethnicity is a social construct. It can be used as an instrument. People have used it in Tororo as an instrument of war. But with us, we use it as an instrument of social cohesion. I want to thank you, ladies and gentlemen. If I didn't introduce any one of you, I'm sorry. But the bachelors were introduced. I want to introduce staff from my office. Oh, the accountant of NRM Electoral Commission, Mr. Oloyosia is here, sir. And the field officer in my office, young man Obonyo Joel, not married, is here. He's searching, so he has come to the right place. I want to hand over the microphone to the minister, Honorable Jacob Oboth. Sanitizer.
Thank you, Dr. Tanga. Thank you, Honorable Apollo Yeri and your family. Thank you, the Prime Minister, the Katikiro, Kamarabyonna, Buganda. Thank you, colleagues who are here from Buganda Parliament, the Buganda Parliamentary Caucus, 2 of you. Thank you, colleagues from other places. I am humbled. As I said before, we are witnessing something very historical. This is not a usual wedding that you've been attending all your life. This is a wedding that we are seeing a son from Tororo marrying in Buganda. To me and to us in Tororo, we don't take that lightly. History is being made. And at this point, I want to thank the Katikiro and your wife. Let me begin by thanking your wife. If she said no, her no is usually, this event would not be here. And then to you, given your status, to allow your daughter to come to Anofono. Those who know that I'm saying sense, appreciate God for this. It takes God, it takes a Pan-Africanist, it takes a nationalist. This is a challenge to all of us. I was Honorable Chivumbi here. We've known each other for a long time. Today, I knew I would meet him, so I tried to put a necktie with some red to make him comfortable. But never does he put anything with the yellow. He's a very good MP, but I believe inside him, if he can, God can bear witness. Inside him, this marriage can unsettle many people. I think inside, I will try. If he has a daughter, I will try to send my son. First of all, he prays on Friday, I pray on Sunday. That one, he will say, Allah does not want. Or I would say no to my son. The same thing here. Emma prays in the Anglican Church, and Samantha prays in the Catholic Church. What a beautiful reunion. What a beautiful reunion. We want to thank you. I've come here to celebrate you, the Katikiro and your family, and Yere Apollo. Nothing much. I had to be part of this historical moment. Everyone in my home wanted to come because some people, they see the Katikiro every day. I told the Honorable Yeri, and the Honorable Yeri comforted me that the very other event will be in Tororo, where I will go with my whole clan. The relationship between me and the Honorable Yeri is, I believe that land given to Emma is in my village. So I believe the land, Emma, I come from a place called Muafu. We do not know who named that. Muafu. I think those who named that place, there's also Muafu Road in Muyenga, in Makindye, in Ntinda, in Entebbe. We didn't know it would bring us the Katikro's daughter. The name of that village is not found, has no meaning in Jap. A gentleman greeting the Katikro is the government chief whip, who a few hours ago was in Zombo. And I'll give him a few minutes to just settle in. And so basically, I'm a happy man. We've studied in Buganda, but I never knew, let me confess, that there would be a $1 Japa dollar who would be so courageous to go and ask a daughter of a Katikro, Emma, you look so humble, but yet a great, courageous man. So, the best thing is that your grandfather was not a Mukopi. Your grandfather was a Gombolola chief. And to me, Yeri is not a man who talks so much. He's a man of action with a transparent heart. It means good for everyone. I believe Emma will take after your father. You've had enough lessons here. People have been giving you cows, land. Me, I know you are going to build in Muaf. So we've also brought you cows here. Not one, not two. You and Samantha, you will get opportunity. Wealth needs where there is wealth, I can tell you. Yes. So Samantha and Emmanuel, you have no choice but to multiply and increase wealth, beginning by our prayer is that you have as many children as possible. And then may the blessings of God be upon you and upon your children, so that you may be much more wealthier than Yeri. Thank you. May God bless you. So, Government Chief Whip, I was masquerading as a minister here until the bigger minister came. It's my humility to invite you to come and say a few words. The government statement here I have not said. But I'm happy to have you. Yes. I know where you're coming from. You really love Yeri.
Thank you, my senior brother, Jacob. Owekitiibwa nsanyuse kuraba ssebo. Yes, Emma and Samantha, Honorable Yeri, my brother. I came to know Yeri in 2006 when I was surviving at Nasa Road. No, most of you see us in Kampala and you think we've come from, I don't know, wherever. But I came to Kampala in 2001, my first time. And I should tell you this story because my first time in Kampala, I slept at the police post of Bus Park. Because I reached, it was around 7:30 p.m.
I saw very many cars. They confused me. In Vitereko, we had only one car, a pickup of a man called Levi. And whenever it could go by 8, then you would take your journey the next day or walk up to Ishaka. So when I reached, it confused me. But you see, I was a Mugezi. I was very sharp. I used to listen to stories. They used to tell us that in Kampala, when you get stuck, you got police, they open for you, sleep. So I did that. And in 2005, after university, I knew life was so difficult. I started moonlighting at Nasa Road, printing, asking, moving around, masquerading that I had a printer. But because I was in politics, now again, out of my sharpness, I went, because I was in FDC, so I went to FDC people, and I told them, if you get for me 2 NRM, then I print for you for free. Because the NRMs have money, before you don't. So Chibanzanga got for me Yeri. I charged him double, so I printed for Chibanzanga for free. Now that's how I started business. I found. So I balanced the equation. My accounts became proper. Yeri became happy. I became happy. Chibanzanga became happy. So. But since then, I learned that once you get a coin, you shouldn't go back. Like Right Honorable Ranya says, I might be a son of a peasant, but I'm not a peasant. So now, recently I was at a function. So someone said, this world is unfair. I've heard my brother Jacob saying, wealth follows wealth. So someone asked a son, I think it was son of Jim, said, now you son of Jim, you've also married from another rich family. Where will the poor go? So now mwara wakatichiro agenze wa mutabani wa yero fono. Now, when will the people of Vitereko also? So that's an unfairness of the world. But again, it's in the Bible. Ntarina agenda kongerwako. You can say I'm running Uganda with Samurichiga, but I'm trying. So congratulations, Yeri. I've just come from Zombo, where I was presiding over another function. When I told Yeri at 10, was here, I told him I would have gone to Zombo and I come back. I do your function. He thought I was kidding. But with the coordination of my brother, I happened to be here. So, Emma, congratulations. I wish you all the best. I've been married for now 13 years. And marriage is about patience. You have a task of protecting your wife. You have a task of protecting your wife. See, when you're before the cathedral, you're forced to share many stories. But one of the stories I can share with you, and which I don't pray it happens to you, but I'm saying I inspire others. When I married my wife, we spent 9 years without a baby. And temptations came in. So people started giving. I have a friend who offered me an apartment in Cape Town so that I can put a second wife. Tanga, who knew me from when I married, I stood by my wife. And by the grace of God, in the 9th year, we got a baby. Now, some of them who got babies early, even divorced, did what? I'm happily married. Wow. So, but the way I only did it was simple. When we realized the problem, I told my family, never, never, never ask my wife anything to do with our marriage. Chafi. I'm the one who looked for her. I will protect her, and I protected her against anyone. So there was no room for anyone to come in and say, they could maybe whisper in a bar. But Kate Shumba knows my family very well. No one could even dare. And because of that, we all celebrated the child. We are happy as a family. No one fears I said A, B, C, D, and it might come back to haunt me. So protecting your wife is very, very, very important because Jesus, God gave us a much bigger task. For her, she's to love you. Okay? But for you, you protect her, you love her as Jesus loved his church. Ekyo kinene nnyo 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 kinene. Nebyo, I've had this man giving cows, and I've been to his place. I haven't seen the cows properly, so that's why he carries cows in envelopes. Huh? So I don't know the quality of cows. I can't be sure. But the ones in an envelope, I saw the size of the envelope. I was satisfied. So Yeri, you will tell me how to do it, but he should pick 2 Frisian cows. Thank you. Thank you. Happy marriage.
Thank you very much, Honorable Tayeba, and of course, Honorable both. I have to admit, Emmanuel and Samantha, it was difficult for me. I could not cut their speeches short. I could not make it short because these are my bosses. I might go back to work on Monday and I don't have a job. So I was happy to let them talk, and I was praying that, they would not invite all the other politicians to come. But Samantha, I could also let you know, you have seen the family that Emma is from. There are many politicians there. Be prepared for the politics. So thank you very much. Soon we shall have the cutting of the cake, the first dessert from the couple. But just before, to allow all the words to sink in, let me ask Ouma and friends to give us something very short to allow us to settle, and then after we can go into the cutting of the cake. The team who are preparing for the cake, could you please come forward so that you can prepare for this? Thank you.
abakadde batabuto hasira za mimi we Bwana, moto mkubwa, hasira za mimi we Bwana, wataka kuniua bure Bwana, wataka kuniua bure Bwana, yule si wako nami si wangu, chukia nini kati yangu mimi na wewe, chukia nini kati yangu mimi na wewe. Le 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 lo, oh oh mama. Los kids. Le, 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 lo. Oh, oh, Ghana. Where's the lady? Asira zani niwe Ghana. Asira zani niwe Ghana. Wataka kuniua bure Ghana. Bwana wataka kuniua bure Ghana. Wewe una wako nyumbani na mimi na wangu nyumbani. Chuki ya nini kati yangu mimi na wewe? Chuki ya nini kati yangu mimi? Inasema sina makosa wewe Bwana. Aiyo. Sina makosa wewe Bwana. Lelelelele. Sina makosa wewe Bwana. Ladies and gentlemen, we are having a good time. Chuba! Su. Are you ready? Yeah, don't be a man. Siba Uluga, Chuba. Chabasa, Yocha, Cuba, Emila Lobistope, everybody, Cuba, Kofia Lobistope, Cuba, Canada, Buga Kingo, Dose Gamoke. I'm not the fish. Everybody.
Thank you very much.
A big round of applause to Ouma and Friends. That is the lovely band that we do have here. Wow.
Patrico.
Yes,
Have you
Peter.
seen the way they dance?
Yes, I've seen.
What surprised me, I need to find out from OHT Wakatikiro.
Yes.
If they can do Maganda as well as they can dance like this. If they can, even me, I will challenge him. I will dance for him Maganda.
Are you sure?
I know it.
Musajja wa Kabaka.
Now, Mr. and Mrs. Ofono, we ask that you remain there. We are going to have a difference. Now, all your guests here have had your first meal and would like you to serve them the first dessert. But before you do that, we'd like you to speak to your guests. I know you would have your speech after, but we'd like you to first speak to your guests before you serve them dessert. So let me invite Mr. and Mrs. Ofono to kindly. So we invite you to kindly speak to your guests, and then after, we shall invite you to cut cake and share dessert with us. Thank you.
Ayi Ssaabasajja awangaale. Era owekitiibwa omumyuka wa Katikkiro anaddayo amutegeeze mbu tusiima nnyo ebirabo. Tusiimye nnyo by'atuweereza byonna. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I thank all of you. I thank all of you for gracing this occasion. I would like to welcome my newly beautiful
part of this journey. Thank you for supporting us. I would like to thank Mukasa tribe. Many of them are not here. We are a big, big family. But the representatives who are here, nsiimye nnyo. Thank you to the Wallace tribe. Thank you so much. We're also a big family that side. But thank you for the representatives. It means the world to us. I would also like to thank the Maro tribe. I already feel at home. Club Malum. These are my parents' friends. They have really showed us the true meaning of friendship. It's important to work with your friends from childhood. So that brings me to my next people. I'm so thankful to my friends. Oh my God. From the different walks, I can see the remnants. My friends from high school, my friends from the university, my friends from work. Oh my God, Trinity College, na bingo. I'm really honored. We are really honored. I want to finally conclude by thanking my husband. It's been a journey. This is just the beginning. Thank you, baby. Over to you, sir.
You really took your time, though. Yeah. Anyway, Jukisoko, Afo Winswa, Owechtibwa Jukisoko, that's where my mom comes from. So I really appreciate them. I really appreciate you for coming. I really appreciate. In a special way, I would like to thank Daddy. he is really a superhero. If you've watched comics, he's like a Superman. He has moved bricks, walls. I'm so blessed to be your son. Dr. Barbara, Auntie Barbara, Mommy Barbara. You always say, Emma, you come to me with different names when you want different things. I thank you for always embracing me, giving me advice, welcoming Samantha. You've really welcomed Samantha so much. I really appreciate. I hope it never stops. Amen. To my friends, colleagues, well-wishers, family, everybody who supported morally, financially to this cause. I really appreciate you. Because of time, we can't mention everyone, but we really thank everyone. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think you have heard from Mr. and Mrs. Ofono, the latest couple, the latest Mr. and Mrs. in Uganda. Let's give them a round of applause. Now they're about to serve us dessert. So I'll ask that they move forward, and even as they do, the team that is helping out with the cake, please step forward so that we may have a cutting of the first meal. The first meal that the couple serves us, we shall partake of this. If there is anybody who is worried about curfew today, when you go out on the streets, please tell them where you are. And tell them that the chief whip was there, the ministers were there. I am hoping that you will cover us.
naye ate ye tafaayo niwe agamba nti avaawo ntya tewali tabu naye amufunira cake. Wow. Mubongere obugala baana abo. Lovely. Era naye agenda mufunira n'ekyokunywa. Honorable Kefa, abaana obalabye? Abaana obalabye?
Yes, and this is really symbolic. This is Emma telling his wife, I will provide for you.
And
you don't need provision from anywhere else. I will take care of you.
Wow.
Let's give them a round of applause, please.
Taata agambye embaga tugenda giddamu ettororo. Hey. Era beeriise. Era beesitule. Hey. Era Auntie Barbara atwongere sente endala. Tubongere engalo ennyingi abagole baffe. Era kansaba ali ku keeka bampeera essowaani bagende bagabule abakadde abatuzaalira mwana muwala Samantha. Ate bamala okugabula abakadde abazaala Samantha bagenda bagabule abakadde abatuzaalira omwami Emmanuel Ofono.
Longer if I can. How long will I need you?
So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll present Mr. and Mrs. Ofono. Emmanuel and Samantha Ofono.
So they're going to serve Samantha's parents with K.
What if I say, make you come chill with me in my place? When you go fi come, maybe this Friday.
Uya sokabula mama ni tata.
We go listen to some songs that might be spicy. Maybe we could do this to the midnight test. Yeah, because I want you, I want you. Yes, I want you. Like your vibes. And every day gonna be missing you. You know, 15 I say you the miss me.
Olabo mukwano gwa tata n'omwana.
Your pictures on my wall everywhere, in my house, in my parlor, in my room, in my kitchen.
Ne hage ya mama na ye yingiddewo mukwano gwa mama ne tata.
Because I love you, I love you. Yes, I love you. Oh yeah, baby, give me love.
Well, njagala kwebaza abazadde mwenna abalina omukwano omungi bwe gutyo eri abaana. Ffe taata kyali kizibu. Yakomanga wawaka n'abuuza mwana kyali awo. N'aliwo n'agamba nti tewali. Bw'atyo Samantha amaze okugabula bakadde be. Beautiful. Taata oyo naye era haginze mutabani we.
So that is a royal hug that
Indeed it is.
Emmanuel has gotten from his father-in-law.
Ofono nno naawe toli mumpi. Akatikkira omusajja muwanvu naye se. Ofono. Jjajja Walakira yakusaba abagole mujja kuyitako ewa Jjajja Walakira wali. Jjajja wa Samantha. Jjajja Walakira naye bagenza abaana bamugabule abazzukulu bamugabule.
Emma and Samantha crossing over to the grandparents.
Oyo jjajja azaala maama. Mukyala we wuyo amugabula.
So the grandfather has been served a very fast meal, and after that Mr. and Mrs. Afono are now going to serve the parents of Emma.
If you have been a desire, this year might be your year. See, I wanted to inspire you to do what you aspire. Your desire. Somebody gonna marry this year. Make the money happen this year. Let me tell you something about this year. This year must be better than last year. It's your year. You know this is your year. It's your year. Yeah. And this is in my year. Till automatic it's in my year.
So
And this is in my year.
Afono has been served cake
My year, my year. It's in my year.
Auntie Dr. Dorothy.
Selector.
I'm winning this year.
Selector kakkanyamu katono. DJ katusoboke okakkanyemuko katono. Abagole badde bagabula bakadde batuzaalira omwami era bakyabagabula bamaliriza kati balina cakes wano ez'enjawulo ze balina okuwa abantu ab'enjawulo. Mukulu Dennis Sebo nina message yetalinda. Bagenda gabula bakadde abazaala omugole omukyala abo bagenda mu bakadde abazaala omugole omukyala.
So the first cake is being given to the parents of Samantha.
So did they make a people thank God? Area mutoyo no mufumbo. No kingdom but the people thank God. Come out with the kando. So did they make a people thank God? Area mutoyo no.
Kati eyo keeki bagitwala mu bakadde abatuzaalira omugole omwami.
So the parents of Emmanuel are going to receive a cake from the bride and groom. That's a very special cake. And even as they do, I know everybody is going to taste the cake. The cake will come around to you wherever you are.
So when you move your body, baby, get ready. Get ready. So when you move your body, baby, get ready. Get ready. Now DJ play the song with Angood.
Balina ne keeki ya jjajja kansabe bagibawe. Best man. Waliwo keeki ya jjajja Wofono.
So they're going to give a cake now to the grandfather.
Eyo keeki egenze mu Maro family. Basoose wa jjajja walakira. Bagenze wa jjajja walakira. Baba bagenze wa jjajja walakira era omugabula. Okay. Keeke eddako egende wa jjajja w'omugole omwami. Jjajja Tororo. Keeke eddako gyeraga.
Eyo supidi nyingi gy'omvuga. Bigambo bingi bobisengeka. Eno wiki ya makungula. Eyo supidi gy'oliko. Nange vibe gyendimu. Ongwira ontomese mu mukwano. Kuba it's a weekend.
Baba batute ya jjajja. Jjajja ow'ekisoko. Eyo jjajja yali azaala maama azaala Emma. Abaana gye balaze. Baba bana bagenzi wa jjajja. Jjajja azaala maama eyatuzaalira Emma.
So the next cake is going to the Maro tribe. So the cake is coming to the bride and groom so that they can give the team, the Maro tribe.
I swear your love give me fever. All the time you come and the shiver. Now you be the one, just believe it. La diva, my diva. Oh, you turn Batman to singer. With your sexy body, Carolina. For your love, I go fight like
So the Maro tribe from Tororo are now receiving the gift of a cake from the bride and the groom. And after that, they're going to cross the side. Next is a cake going to the Mokasa tribe. I think the Mokasa tribe know themselves. There is a very special cake for you from the bride and groom. This is their way of saying thank you for being with us. Thank you for standing with us through thick and thin.
Trust me with your heart, I won't mess up. Then it won't go, I won't give up. Trust me with your heart, I won't mess up. Then it won't go, I won't give up. I go fight for your love like Jet Li.
Twongera bebaza basembe banyabo mwebale kubeererawo omwami n'omukyalo fono keeke eddako eyo egenda wa organizing committee akakiiko akatestes.
So the members of the organizing committee, please come forward. The chairperson.
Uncle Sewe, on behalf of the organizing committee, you can have that cake. Oyo no, Uncle abadde ssentebe w'akakiiko akatesitesi abagole baabo bamukwasa keeke eyo ku lw'akakiiko.
Anticoté qui caché, civilisation pas maniée, c'est où ça nous qui mène, la pomme pas qu'à trouver, loin de nous que douter, en qui j'en ai un petit secret,
Okay, selector webale. Selector webale. Keeke eddako eno ya mikwano gy'abagole. They are friends. The friends to the bride and groom. They have the same friends, you know. So the friends, please come and pick this cake. Mikwano gy'abagole mujje munone keeki yammwe eno okuva eri abagole.
Friends are coming for the cake. All the friends are coming for the cake. Please come and receive this very special cake from the bride and groom. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, just before DJ. Now, just before the bride and groom open the dance, I just wish to inform all our guests who have come with gifts that we have a gift table just outside the tent. Please register all your gifts there so that the bride and groom can know which gift came from who. So please register your gift. And now I shall ask the DJ to look for a very special number to allow the bride and the groom to open this dance.
Okay, akade kana basonde banyabo abagole baffe mwami n'omukyalo fono bagenda tuggulirawo amazina mu butongole. oluluyimba olusooka lwabwe nga bwe bali awo ate oluvannyuma bajja kwegattibwako abalala naye olwo oluyimba olusooka lwabwe selector.
Fresh. Oh, 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 oh. So we here, Swans Avenue, yeah, girl. We got us every day, anytime, anywhere. Dancing life, oh, oh. We go dance, oh, oh, yeah. And we go.
Kwebati abagole ffe bakikoze.
Rock off your back with a wicked style. On to the dance floor, the wicked style. Wiggy, 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 wagga, wagga, squeeze me, baby, wagga, gala. Wiggy, 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 wagga, wagga. Me no care if wali wa batavyagala. Everywhere we go dance, every day, anytime, anywhere. We go dance everywhere. Hey, slow dancing, kanoka slow dancing, slow dancing, kanoka slow dancing, oh oh, slow dancing, kanoka slow dancing, slow dancing, kanoka slow dancing. Mami, banana friend. If you got no one, can you explain? Everybody pay up. But you call them pay up. Anyway, I don't need no nonsense. Dance even if you don't make sense.
Yes, now the bride and groom can be joined by the entire team. The whole entourage can join them now.
We go dance every day, anytime, anywhere. Dancing life, oh, oh. We go dance, oh, oh, yeah. Slow dancing,
I wanna love you
slow
all
dancing.
over. Wanna be the gun for your soldier. Show you I'm loyal, Wanna hold you tight like a folder. You are the beauty and the beholder. Be the range to your rover. Told ya, oh I am loyal. Oh baby, me a de veto. We are me now, so don't be late. We belong together, no debate. Make we relate. Oh baby, why you? Wherever you go. You don't go ever go solo. Even if not Morocco, I go follow you go. Juliet and Romeo, I go follow you go Mexico. Even Jericho, I don't go let you go.
Baby, relax. Our love got the best remarks. You light up me
Emperekeza Emmanuel mujye mu ddiiro. Join Emmanuel.
I want your heart so be one day. Baby boy, don't you delay.
The groomsmen, please. Come join Emmanuel.
You can relate. Twende to party, twende to party, twende to party, twende to party. Twende to numero together, to numero together. Jana mukakase, si yo lo sostene, era na bobole, si yo no lo sostene. Kaji, obi type demu kaji, wagala musenkaji, baby you mine kaji. Twende to party, twende to party, twende to party, twende to party.
Calling me the sugar when they are tea, calling me the honey when they are bee. Anything you tell me, I they believe her. Showing me around like I lost my way, telling all your friends and I me be bail. Baby, see me, I don't they believe her. Tell me, make I know now. If you show me, make I know now. If you don't show me, make I know now. If you don't love me, tell me, make I know now. If you show me, make I know now. If you don't show me, oh, make I know now. If you don't love me, make you not talk, say you love me, oh. If you don't need me, oh,
the dance floor is now open. The dance floor is now open. Let the friends join in. The friends can now join in.
Nobody talk, say you love me.
You're all welcome to dance now.
You are all welcome to join Emmanuel and Samantha.
Hell yeah, I don't wanna lose you this time, I want it. No time, I'm gonna winnie, wanna your love, they do me one time. Oh my, I'm gonna move me. Show me how you feeling this night. I'ma say your love, say I'm winnie, wanna your love, they do me this night, yeah. I need your grace, me never regret, my love no get shame, no matter the case, my music give me bass, my sweet bass, so my love no get shame, for you all day, every night. Every day, my baby to call on me, close to me, yeah. By the time, when you dey wake up in the morning, man, I dey buy you side for me, make you fall for me. That's what my baby said. You make me jump like kangaroo, and your gamba is what I do. And my baby go kankanye, and chop up my yankwakala, and no go tanangulota, and chop up my yontabaza, and I love you some money, and that's what my baby said. Andele, oh nana, sudia, she says, baby girl, sudia, she said, andele, sudia, she said, sudia, you get out of the land now, and she said, big baby mother, and you can look on your picture, John, and
baby girl, kende samanyi ojja kumenya omutima eyo supidi nyingi gy'onvuga bigambo bingi b'obisenga eno wiki y'amakungula eyo supidi gy'oliko nange vibe gyendimu ongwira ontomese mu mukwano kuba it's a weekend rotating. So baby reset it, shagala mind to refresh, yeah. Weekend, rotate it. So baby reset it, shagala mind to refresh, yeah. People elevate, people concentrate, yeah. And forget the past, yeah. So baby, no, I am scared of a heartbreak. People elevate, people concentrate, and forget the past, yeah. Kuba it's a weekend, rotating. So baby reset it. Jagala mind to refresh, yeah. Weekend, rotating. So baby reset it. Jagala mind to refresh, yeah.
All over the news, baby, all over the news. Only God I know the kind of thing I do, the kind of thing we do. When I thank God, I got the lead. Say God no ungodly. Oluwa ain't comforting me. When these people they come body me. When I thank God, I got the lead. Say God no ungodly. Oluwa ain't comforting me. When these people they come body me. It's why I die sometimes.